Hey guys, this is Elo Speaks back again with another video. So I just want to talk about a recent viral video that's going on from a YouTube personality named Kevin Samuels. Recently on WorldStar, he had a viral video on WorldStar that started blowing up with 1,000 views of him quote unquote berating a female listener of his that was calling in to ask for a rating and ask how she could get a so-called six-figure man. And after that, it went crazy and left. After that, a lot of people did reaction videos, review videos. I'm also doing one right now about the whole situation and what happened, and even in regards to like doing play-by-play analysis of what went down. And I've watched the video of him talking to that female, the listener that was on the Zoom call, and honestly, in my personal opinion, I don't see what's the big deal was. He gave her honest opinion, and clearly you could tell by her reaction and her body movement, she didn't react too well to that. She didn't like what she was hearing. And to be honest, if you want an honest, like especially a brutally honest opinion of where you rank in the pecking order of things, or where you qualify or don't qualify, then like I don't get what was the problem. If she didn't want to hear that, she should not have gotten on the call. A few points I wanted to bring up was I've watched people's analysis on it. A lot of them were female centric based on videos I was watching, and there were a lot of them just personally attacking Kevin Samuels, not on the topic at hand, just him personally. They were just saying a whole bunch of like stupid stuff, like, oh, he's inconsiderate of her feelings, or he was cursing at her, or he's gay, he's a scammer, he's this and that, and a whole bunch of nonsense. And it was just not even like that serious. Was his tone a little harsh? Maybe, but again, you could tell by the video she wasn't paying attention. She didn't like what she was hearing, and she didn't be like, okay, I understand, and moved on from it. She just kept on trying to wiggle away around what he was saying, and it started to frustrate Kevin Samuel, and he had to let her know, like, yo, the type of men that you want, you don't qualify for. She was going over like her rating. She said she was a 5, and then with makeup on, she's a 6. Apparently, as regards to that, when you going after a six-figure man, there's only 10% of men that make six figures, and it is even smaller if she wants a so-called black man. So as regards to that, it was like, yeah, you're basically eliminating 90% of men that you have to choose from. I understand she says she doesn't want a average or but to below average man, but if that's her lane, that's her lane. Now, does she have to settle for that lane? Of course not. If there's a six-figure man that she's in the vicinity to that is willing to date her, that's no problem. But as the conversation went along with Kevin Samuels, he was trying to tell her, like, you don't qualify for a high-value man. And she was just saying, yeah, I'm 35, I have a child, I have a sketchy baby father, just bringing up a whole bunch of red flags that just made it even worse for why Kevin says you don't qualify for a high value man. Not saying that she can't get one, it's going to be really, really tough to get one that make that amount of money to want to date with you, because those type of men, they have options and they have a whole bunch of females wanting them. So for them to settle and date you is going to be kind of tough. So you're going to have to bring a lot to the table for that man to want to date you, and on top of that, just marry you. So that's like the gist of it as regards to the topic. I don't think it was that serious. Kevin Samuel didn't say anything that haven't been said before as regards to that. The female rating her, she rated herself. I don't see why people are saying that Kevin Samuels rated her as a 5 or below, or average at best. She gave herself that rating. She said she was a 5. So therefore, if you're saying you're a 5, you're saying you're average. And if you're saying you're average, then you need to date average men. that's gonna be the best possible relationship for you moving forward. If you're trying to date a 10% earner that making 6 figures, then you're gonna have to bring a lot to the table. Now, she said she's a 6-figure earner herself because she owns her own business and so forth. But like, as men, we don't care about a female and her money. And if you are dating with a man that cares about your money, you're dating a gigolo. And he's gonna use you, and then he's gonna cheat on you. And I'm pretty sure she don't want that. So, when it comes to that, oh, I make money, I could help it. No, men don't care about that type of stuff. They really don't. The fact that you make 6 figures, yeah, that's great. That's a plus. Economic wise, for living expenses, whatever. But again, men don't care about that stuff. We care about how you look, your feminine qualities, what you bring to the table. Feminine wise, that means cooking, cleaning, childbearing, nurturing, so forth. Yeah, so that's the type of stuff we care about. So what Kevin Samuels, overall, I've been watching his show. It's good show. He's a image consultant, not a dating consultant. He's an image consultant. I had to correct myself. He's an image consultant. So yeah, I've been watching his show lately. He's putting out great content. I see why a lot of people watch his show. He's been getting a lot of donations. He has some certain clips go viral. Some of his content is like noteworthy. I get a lot of learning experience, me as a man. I'm pretty sure a lot of women also get a lot of learning experience too, to how to better communicate with a man. He goes over a lot of topics, ranging for relationship topics from the Black community perspective, and letting people know that they need to raise their level, up their game, be better people, seek therapy, find a way to elevate your economic status, so that way you could be the best possible person you could be. If you're fat, you need to go to the gym, lose weight. You need to dress better, get an image consultant, get a dating consultant, so you could meet certain people like around states. If you're living in a low population type place, go to a coastal city so you could be top earner men or women or whatever. And that's the type of information he gives. And to me, that's good. He's helping people. He's genuinely helping people. He's not giving a service where people feel like they're getting scammed. He puts out top quality content. His setup is nice. It's a classy dude. It's an interesting dude. I'm going to continue watching his content. He seems to be coming out with like really good content. And he talks to women. He gives his honest opinion. He doesn't sugarcoat it. He goes especially hard on men and women, so that where it's no generalized. Preferably he talks to women, because women needs to talk more. Obviously men always, they guess like that tough love since they were young, so there's no problem to talk with men. But women, they need to know the truth, where they stand and how they could get better. Just because Kevin Samuels give you a low rating, that doesn't mean you can't improve on it or you stuck. Now granted, if you're like 45, 50 in that age, I mean, you can get better, but yeah, the ceiling is it's not that high for you. So to be honest, in my personal opinion, depending on you, but yeah, you can still improve your way of life or relationship quality status. So again, Kevin Samuels is providing a good service. I'm going to continue watching him. I suggest that you continue watching him. I'm going to put a link to his channel down below if you want to subscribe to him. Overall, he's a good quality dude. Good quality channel. Interesting content. I find it entertaining. I'm going to continue to watch it. And for you, I'll watch it too. See if you learn something. And, those are my thoughts and opinions on it, man. This is Elo.